From a white Charger in Punta Gorda that tried to outrun the Florida Highway Patrol, and a drug dealer who thought he could hide from police in the woods, to a high-speed chase in Wisconsin that erupted through a construction site, and so much more, here are 7 action-packed police pursuits caught on camera.
Through the construction area, losing it. He maintained it, he's corrected. Coming up to heavy traffic at the off-ramp.
On March 12th of 2024, an undercover police captain in Glendale, Wisconsin, was driving a few car lengths ahead of a suspicious Honda Accord. After running the plates, he confirmed that the Honda had been recently stolen and immediately called for backup. It wasn't long before another officer in a marked patrol car spotted the vehicle and attempted a traffic stop. Unfortunately, suspects in stolen cars rarely pull over for the police.
Continuing northbound I-43, 50 miles per hour, light, medium traffic. He's signaling to get in the left lane. Approaching right behind you. We're approaching Brown Deer. He's speeding out 57, 65. He's taking off now in pursuit.
Let's see that again in slow motion. Our undercover police captain was driving the black SUV ahead of our suspects. He attempted to box them in and throw spike strips from the window, but that was easier said than done. The strips missed, and the suspects slipped away, for now.
Continuing northbound I-43. We passed the Brown Deer. Negative, getting off at Brown Deer. Coming up to medium traffic, red light coming up to Brown Deer. Through the construction area, losing it. He maintained it, he's corrected. Coming up to heavy traffic at the off-ramp. 84, call this.
The flat front tire, we're in the construction zone, there's nobody where we're at, and it looks like he's gonna have to drive potentially off a bridge or ledge here.
Glendale, please stop running! Stop running! Get on the ground! Get on the f***ing ground! Get on the ground!
We got one running towards the freeway. Do not move! Towards the freeway. Like shoes, orange deck. 50's changing, he's getting back to the freeway.
Stop f***ing running! Get on the ground! F***ing ground! Put your hands behind your back!
Someone's getting up on the freeway. Looks like 50's got him.
The driver was arrested and identified as a man named Javier. He admitted to having a needle on him, which the police later found while searching his person. Meanwhile, the passenger was identified as a parolee named Marcus. Lucky for him, the arresting officers didn't plan on pressing charges against him since he was only the passenger. Dispatch confirmed that the vehicle was stolen, and officers later found drug paraphernalia inside. In the end, Javier was found guilty of fleeing and recklessly endangering safety. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison and 4 years of supervised release. As for Marcus, he was released later that day, and it remains unclear if the chase impacted his parole. On August 19th of 2024, a Florida Highway Patrol officer received a call from the Tallahassee Police Department about a pursuit in progress. An armed carjacking suspect was fleeing at reckless speeds in a black pickup, last seen on Capitol Circle from Pensacola Street. The officer raced to catch up with the suspect, eventually taking the lead position while reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour on this narrow 2-lane road.
Copy my engine mileage for it's too busy. Go ahead, 375. 12320. Norfolk 27 yet?
The suspect, later identified as 29-year-old Devin Jerger of Florida, had a lengthy criminal history dating back to 2012. This latest incident began on Palm Beach Street when the suspect approached a man at his home. He donned a mask, drew a weapon, and ordered the homeowner to hand over the keys to his truck. In the end, Jerger was charged with fleeing, firearm possession, hit and run, and attempted homicide. On March 4th of 2024, Florida Highway Patrol Officer Fernando Sierra was patrolling I-75 North in Punta Gorda when he spotted a speeding white Charger weaving through traffic and driving like a maniac. He flipped on his lights and sirens and got as close to the Charger as he could. He knew these guys were never going to stop and prepared himself for a high-speed chase through Charlotte County.
White Charger, 2830, Whiskey, Bravo, India.
Are you 1031?
Nothing for 1031.
The Charger ventured back onto the highway, where FHP trooper Benson Prosper joined the chase. Watch as they climb well over 145 miles per hour and dodge cars like professional stuntmen. With a green light to run this guy off the road, troopers Sierra and Benson inched closer, attempting to put themselves in a safe position to pit. One little bump will easily send this speeding Charger careening off into the forest. Both vehicles came to rest in about 2 feet of water along the swampy highway. With the suspects in custody, police were able to search the car, revealing a loaded handgun and a bag of marijuana. The driver, later identified as Tobias Cody, was charged with felony fleeing, aggravated battery, and drug possession. His passenger, Roosevelt Williams, attempted to flee on foot, but was quickly captured. He was also charged with possession after Trooper Sciarra found more marijuana in his pocket. On September 25th of 2024, police in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin learned about a pursuit heading into their neck of the woods. Officers in Kenosha City were actively chasing a lone suspect in a blue car after attempting what should have been a routine traffic stop for speeding.
On number 1. Good spikes again. Pull him, pull him.
Pull him, pull him, pull him.
A brief miscue on the second set of spikes helped the suspect pull away from the police. But his lead wouldn't last very long, as one can only go so fast on several deflating tires. From a speeding vehicle in Michigan that wedged itself under a box truck, and a Georgia state trooper who stayed in the chase after a bullet grazed his head, to a stolen police SUV in Florida that crashed into oncoming traffic, and a car thief in Milwaukee who drove his new ride over a bridge. Here are 8 police chases that went horribly wrong. It was February 1st of 2024. A sheriff's deputy in Marion County, Florida, was responding to a call from a shopping center in Silver Springs, a small town about 85 miles northwest of Orlando. The caller claimed an irate woman had tried to take her car keys. The woman rambled about how she had to get out of here. She was begging for a ride when the altercation turned violent. When our sheriff's deputy arrived, he made contact with 33-year-old Kendra Boone, whom he believed to be the caller. He got out to speak with her, at which point our deputy realized he was talking to the wrong person.
so fast, she just got in my car, took off.
We rarely get to see high-speed chases from the suspect's point of view. Watch how she hits speeds over 100 miles per hour, weaves through traffic, and drives in the oncoming lane.
When I'm behind them, she is going westbound on 40. She has lights and fires on, running opposite side of traffic.
At one point, Kendra radioed the police to throw them off her trail.
Excuse me to all stations, I need help. This is a fake route. Tell me, bud.
The radio gave Kendra crucial information. She knew police had stop sticks ahead of her, so she pulled a quick U-turn to avoid them. From there, she kept her foot on the gas and never let up. Moments later, she lost control and crashed into an oncoming truck.
Signal 4, Signal 4, Signal 4.
Signal 4 station 1033.
Stay away from the car! Stay away from the car! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up!
6316 back, signal 4, send back 1018.
We got another vehicle over here. You guys okay? Hello?
Signal 4, another vehicle.
You guys okay? I'm not getting a response from them. Hello?
Marion, I got the police cruiser on fire. Hey, Morris, get my fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher, get it over here, get it over here. Right here, really hot. Really hot.
Where's yours? Sit right here.
Kendra and 2 occupants inside the truck passed away on the scene. A third was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, and it's unclear if they recovered from their injuries. In a post-crash conference, Marion County Sheriff Billy Woods called Kendra a moron. To prove his point, he unraveled her rap sheet of 13 felony charges and 9 misdemeanors. He said the deputy did nothing wrong, and that all the blame falls on Kendra for the passing of 2 innocent people. Kendra's family felt differently. They claim Kendra was going through a severe mental health crisis when she stole the cop car. They had contacted Marion County Police the night before, but Kendra fled the home before anyone arrived. In the end, hindsight is 2020. The crash was a tragedy that should never have happened. On January 28th of 2020, officers in Milwaukee, Wisconsin attempted to pull over what they believed to be a stolen vehicle. The driver confirmed their suspicions when he hit the gas and took off. We're picking this chase up toward the end. Watch as the suspect peels out of a gas station and launches off a bridge like Evel Knievel.
Hold on, my door's open, my door's...
Snap it shut. We'll get down there.
Yeah.
According to police, the driver managed to escape on foot, leaving his 2 female passengers trapped in the back seat. Police tracked him down about 7 blocks away from the crash. All 3 were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. It's unclear if the 2 females were implicated in the car theft. There was a lot of carnage, said Fire Chief Matt Williamson. The driver ultimately destroyed the fence, took down a streetlight, and decapitated several trees. And to think, all of this over a stolen car. Hopefully, the owner had decent theft insurance.
Oh, 250, bad 250, land, bad 250. Go ahead and start at 252 immediately.
May 10th of 2024, Atlanta, Georgia. A GSP trooper was parked at a gas station on Donald Lee Parkway when he observed a red Dodge Ram TRX pickup with illegally tinted windows. The driver, Kewan Tucker, was parked across the street at a different gas station. He was locked onto our trooper, knowing the cop was about to pull him over. So, before he decided to run like an idiot, Kewan took to Instagram to brag about how his Hellcat-powered engine could eat up the GSP.
See, State Patrol, look, when State Patrol wants you, the difference between them and a regular county cop, APD, if they looking for you and they want to f with you or they trying to, harass you, they'll go park in the corner somewhere. They go park somewhere and wait till you pull off. State Patrol, them niggas gonna ambush you immediately. Now, I ain't do shit, but just the sight of them just give me chills. But see, from right here, I can eat that straight up. From right here, so many police ride by. But from right here, I can tell them, I'm gonna tell you why, because they still gotta come across that light. Once you got a good enough head start, you gotta, and I'm all-wheel drive, you gotta hit. Ooh, wait, see, somebody just hit the gas. Oh, that Mustang did that. They ain't even come out there. Y'all, they just sitting right here. Probably come out window tint, I don't know. But I ain't going nowhere. We'll sit here all day.
Ultimately, Kewan didn't feel like sitting there all day. According to our trooper's report, he followed the pickup as it pulled out of the station. Kewan punched it as our trooper pulled behind him, leading to a high-speed chase through the Atlanta suburbs. Heavy traffic forced police to slow down. Our trooper lost sight of Kewan's truck, and it looked like the boasting streamer had escaped. Unfortunately, that's not how things worked out.
Are you stupid? Oh, 250, bad 250, land, bad 250. Go ahead and start at 252 immediately. Ellie, this one get 250F. That's 250F.
It's unclear how exactly Kewan crashed. Here, you can see some trash cans knocked over and some damage to the grass. We think he came around the turn too fast and skidded off the road. He regained control momentarily and then crashed into a tree on the left side. You can see the damage on the trunk right here. His truck split in half, and that was all she wrote. Sadly, Kewan passed away on impact. When they ran his license, they learned he had an active warrant out of Douglas County for shoplifting. Police also found a backpack with a Kel-Tec pistol and 2 small bags of crack cocaine. Let this video be a lesson. Running from the cops is never worth your life.
All right, we got the lead again from Centerline. He's jumping through the grass just south of 10 and east on Lawrence. Somebody go to Sherwood in 10 Mile for me.
Warren, Michigan is a small city in Macomb County, roughly 13 miles north of downtown Detroit. It's home to about 140,000 people and was the scene of a fatal car accident involving the local police, a convicted felon, and a box truck. It was the day after Christmas of 2023. Warren PD spotted a suspicious red car near Van Dyke and Stevens Road. The red 2015 Chevrolet Cruze had expired plates, giving police the authority to pull the driver over. Police likely knew from the start that this 24-year-old suspect had something to hide.
The window broke.
Can you put the car in park?
Here's the park.
So the reason I stopped you is because the plates expired on the car. Yeah.
I'm just coming from work.
Oh, yeah? Is this your car?
No, it's my girlfriend. I live down the street.
Do you have your license with you and
no
registration?
I don't have my license.
Nothing? All right.
Alright, is your girlfriend's car?
Yeah, she down the street. She got her license.
Where at? What I gotta have you do is just hop out for me real quick, man, just because you don't have your license on you, okay? Nope.
Still westbound on Wood, Blackbelt Drive. And he's 10-15 into the grass, northbound Lawrence. He's in the grass, jumping back down northbound. Dreads? Dreads. 20 short dreads, and headed to 10 Mile. Black male, Indian Bill dreads. Tattoo, smoke arms. Whoever's blocking up there. Center line's blocking. It's up in the grass. Just parallel. All right, we got the lead again from center line. He's jumping through the grass just south of 10 and east on Lawrence. Somebody go to Sherwood and 10 Mile for me.
From a white Charger in Punta Gorda that tried to outrun the Florida Highway Patrol, and a drug dealer who thought he could hide from police in the woods, to a high-speed chase in Wisconsin that erupted through a construction site, and so much more, here are 7 action-packed police pursuits caught on camera.
Through the construction area, losing it. He maintained it, he's corrected. Coming up to heavy traffic at the off-ramp.
On March 12th of 2024, an undercover police captain in Glendale, Wisconsin, was driving a few car lengths ahead of a suspicious Honda Accord. After running the plates, he confirmed that the Honda had been recently stolen and immediately called for backup. It wasn't long before another officer in a marked patrol car spotted the vehicle and attempted a traffic stop. Unfortunately, suspects in stolen cars rarely pull over for the police.
Continuing northbound I-43, 50 miles per hour, light, medium traffic. He's signaling to get in the left lane. 02 Grevy behind you. We're approaching Brown Deer. He's speeding out 57, 65. He's taking off now in pursuit.
Let's see that again in slow motion. Our undercover police captain was driving the black SUV ahead of our suspects. He attempted to box them in and throw spike strips from the window, but that was easier said than done. The strips missed, and the suspects slipped away, for now.
Continuing northbound I-43. We passed the Brown Deer. Negative, getting off at Brown Deer. Coming up to medium traffic, red light coming up to the Brown Deer. Through the construction area, losing it. He maintained it, he's corrected. Coming up to heavy traffic at the off-ramp. 84, call this.
The flat front tire, we're in the construction zone. There's nobody where we're at, and it looks like he's gonna have to drive potentially off a bridge or ledge here.
Right now, please stop running! Stop running! Get on the ground! Get on the f***ing ground! Get on the ground!
We got one running towards the freeway. Do not move! Towards the freeway. White shoes, orange deck. 50's changing, he's getting back to the freeway.
Stop f***ing running! Get on the ground! F***ing ground! Put your hands behind your back!
Somebody's getting up on the freeway. Looks like 50's got him.
The driver was arrested and identified as a man named Javier. He admitted to having a needle on him, which the police later found while searching his person. Meanwhile, the passenger was identified as a parolee named Marcus. Lucky for him, the arresting officers didn't plan on pressing charges against him since he was only the passenger. Dispatch confirmed that the vehicle was stolen, and officers later found drug paraphernalia inside. In the end, Javier was found guilty of fleeing and recklessly endangering safety. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison and 4 years of supervised release. As for Marcus, he was released later that day, and it remains unclear if the chase impacted his parole. On August 19th of 2024, a Florida Highway Patrol officer received a call from the Tallahassee Police Department about a pursuit in progress. An armed carjacking suspect was fleeing at reckless speeds in a black pickup, last seen on Capitol Circle from Pensacola Street. The officer raced to catch up with the suspect, eventually taking the lead position while reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour on this narrow two-lane road.
Copy my any mileage for it's too busy. Go ahead, 375. 12320. This way, 642. North of 27 yet?
The suspect, later identified as 29-year-old Devin Jerger of Florida, had a lengthy criminal history dating back to 2012. This latest incident began on Palm Beach Street when the suspect approached a man at his home. He donned a mask, drew a weapon, and ordered the homeowner to hand over the keys to his truck. In the end, Jerger was charged with fleeing, firearm possession, hit and run, and attempted homicide. On March 4th of 2024, Florida Highway Patrol officer Fernando Sierra was patrolling I-75 North in Punta Gorda when he spotted a speeding white Charger weaving through traffic and driving like a maniac. He flipped on his lights and sirens and got as close to the Charger as he could. He knew these guys were never going to stop and prepared himself for a high-speed chase through Charlotte County.
White Charger, 18330, Whiskey Bravo India.
Are you from 31?
Nothing but 31.
The Charger ventured back onto the highway, where FHP trooper Benson Prosper joined the chase. Watch as they climb well over 145 miles per hour and dodge cars like professional stuntmen. From a wild man in Florida who ran from police in his Chevy Suburban, and 2 officers from Arkansas that collided during a heated pursuit, to a packed car full of wanted felons who tried to escape the GSP, and much more. Here are 12 high-speed police chases you have to see.
She's backing up again.
August 20th of 2020, Excelsior Springs, Missouri. Police were called to the scene of a violent dispute at a local residence. Before they arrived, a woman, later identified as 37-year-old Bobby Bauman, stole a white Chevy Blazer and took off running. It didn't help that she was heavily intoxicated. She was, quite literally, all over the road. She veered into oncoming traffic multiple times, forcing other drivers to pull over to avoid being hit.
.17, copy 906, request permission to continue pursuit outside the city. We're going Y Highway northbound. She's almost struck multiple vehicles.
Suddenly, Bobby stopped in the middle of the road. But instead of surrendering, she added vehicular assault to her growing list of charges.
Sorry, charges. She just struck my vehicle. We're continuing pursuit.
Bobby continued ramming police vehicles. Moments later, one officer seized an opportunity to pit maneuver Bobby's SUV into a ditch. But this drunkard had no intention of giving up. She hits the gas, nearly sideswiping our officer. He and another unit move in with their weapons drawn. They issue verbal commands, but Bobby doesn't feel like listening.
Left on Apache Drive for 1 hour. Highway Apache Drive. Right, can check the front of it.
She's backing up again.
Southbound Cherokee Drive, approaching Apache.
By now, her SUV is on the brink of complete failure. She throws it in reverse and tries to ram a patrol car one final time. Then, like a missile, another officer appears and flips the SUV.
She's running on foot.
Please,
I got cuffs.
You know I wouldn't do nothing like that. Please. It's called What the F***ing World Wants to Project.
In the end, Bobby was charged with multiple felonies, including car theft, resisting arrest, and assault. Last we heard from Bobby, she was being held without bail in county jail.
I'm getting blown up. You realize that?
You're gonna get tased.
Huh?
You're gonna get tased.
You're gonna get blown up.
Jacob Palmer thought he could smooth talk his way out of getting arrested. On June 17th of 2021, police in Savannah found him outside a motel where the owner couldn't get him to leave. He claimed his pickup wasn't starting and was waiting for a tow truck. Jacob seemed to have all the answers. With a cigarette dangling from his mouth, he showed police paperwork and explained what was wrong with the car. But our Savannah officer could smell something fishy. A quick check on his computer proved the pickup was recently stolen.
Hey, whose truck is this?
It's my truck.
Okay. Alright. Is it me and my mother's name? Put your phone in your pocket. Look, come here. No!
I want you to right in here. You wanna get shot? Huh? Stop. No, stop. No, listen. No, listen. Listen, stop, bro. Listen. No, you listen. Stop. No, you stop. Listen. If I tell her to go ahead and detonate the motherfucker, your truck and my truck are getting blown up. You realize that? You're gonna get tased. Huh? You're gonna get tased. And you're gonna get blown up.
Our officer tried to warn him. He tased Jacob, who attempted to draw a weapon on him. Thankfully, our officer ejected the magazine before Jacob could fire. He fled to cover and watched as Jacob stole his patrol car. Now, it was up to Georgia State Police to track Jacob down and bring him to justice.
Bring him in over to Beachy. I'm 1080. Good morning, 1393. One of y'all standing, get on my tank call.
Eventually, Jacob began waving his weapon out the window to taunt the police. That's when our trailing officer positioned his rifle on the dash and tried to take Jacob's truck out before things got out of hand. Jacob continued running, but was beginning to lose steam after the rolling gunfight. The stolen cruiser eventually failed him, and he crashed into a tree on Victory Drive. Due to the graphic nature, we're choosing not to show what happened next. Just know that Jacob stumbled out of the truck and pointed his weapon at the police. One officer opened fire, striking Jacob. Lucky for Jacob, the wounds were not fatal. Police were able to arrest him on the scene while his stolen cop car burst into flames.
Yep, no, I had the fire department out. I thought the station was right there. I thought the station was right there. It's not. 911 Lincoln. Next list. One of our cars.
In the end, Jacob was sentenced to 18 years in prison after pleading guilty to hijacking a police car along with 6 other charges. Officer Philip Hutto, who first made contact with Jacob, was hoping for a life sentence. He feared for his life that day. If he hadn't ejected the magazine from Jacob's gun, he fears his children would have grown up without a father.
chill, bro. I got a gun on you. I got a gun on you. Oh,
I got you.
I got a gun on you.
I got you. Where the gun at?
It's in my pants.
July 20th of 2024, Clayton County, Georgia. A GSP trooper with the Blackhawk Division was patrolling I-75 North when a black Durango SRT passed him at a high rate of speed. Radar clocked the Durango going 97 in a 65-mile-per-hour zone. Traffic was heavy that day, meaning this crazy driver was bound to hurt somebody. The driver, later identified as Jontavius Hood, hit speeds over 140 miles per hour as he weaved through traffic while trying to lose the GSP. He learned that once the Blackhawks get on your tail, they don't typically back off.
Traffic is light right now. Parkway coming up to 285. Speed 126. He's getting on 25 looks like. 9, if you take him off the road, go ahead. No, 285, stand by for the west. GSP, will be 25 west from 75. Speeds are going around the curve. Speeds are 50 right now. You just 41. Hit the curve, 41 curve.
Let's wait.
Hey, bro, chill, bro. I got a gun on you. I got a gun on you. Oh,
I got you.
I got a gun on you.
I got you. Where the gun at?
It's in my pants. It's in my pants. It's in my pants. It's in my pants. Grab it.
I got you. 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 Which spot? Right here. I got you. Right here. I got you. I got you. It's right here. I got you. Calm down. Calm down. Right here. I got you. I got you. All right. Relax. Relax.
Shit. Tell you straight, twin.
According to the police report, Jontavius tried to hit the exit loop at between 70 and 80 miles per hour. This caused the Durango, which police later learned was stolen, to spin out and crash into the side wall. The passenger, identified only as D. Foster, was at least smart enough to tell police that he had a weapon in his pocket. Jontavius wasn't as honest. Police found a stolen pistol on his person. From what we can gather, Jontavius was arrested and booked into Clayton County Jail. Mr. Foster was released later that day. It's unclear if he was charged with any crimes. From a red Camaro in Arkansas that left this state trooper in the dust, and a daredevil biker who weaved through traffic to escape pursuing officers, to a white Dodge Charger that nearly sent this officer into a 20-foot ditch, and so much more. Here are moments when suspects outran police caught on dashcam. This next suspect could have a fruitful career in motorcycle racing or stunt driving. It's better and much safer than running from the Arkansas State Police. On April 14th of 2023, ASP Trooper Tyler Langley got behind a suspect on a sports bike who wasn't afraid to use civilian cars to his advantage. Watch as he turns I-40 East into his own personal MotoGP.
I got it right here. We're turning back towards the interstate.
Turning back towards the interstate.
Little Rock, be advised, I ran into a gray Jeep
at Salem and 25.
Bridgeview service.
We're back eastbound.
Would there be potential injuries in that crash?
Negative. It was very, very minor. They wouldn't get out of the way, and I just bumped into the rear of them.
I'm getting turned around to 1.4 turnaround. His license plate says run this, but it's a black tag. I'm not sure if it's a real tag or not.
Passing the 125 eastbound.
That's 125 eastbound.
Trash on the shoulder.
I'm at 127.
Okay, we're past the 129.
Baptist Hospital, 40 eastbound. Baptist Hospital, 40 eastbound.
Traffic and ignorance were this biker's best friends. He weaved seamlessly between other drivers who seemed utterly oblivious that Trooper Langley was trying to pass them. Each delay allowed the biker to put distance between himself and the police. Once the sightlines were broken, Trooper Langley was never able to restore them. He could just as easily have been chasing a ghost who got off the highway 5 exits ago.
We're at 118.
It was October 20th of 2022. ASP Trooper Thomas Hubbard was stationed on I-40 near the Tennessee border when he spotted a red Chevy Camaro approaching in his rearview mirror. His speed radar clocked the Camaro doing 81 in a 65-mile-per-hour zone. And that's about as slow as this driver planned on going.
No, dog, it's your ass. Westbound, 281. He just went around a vehicle. We're coming up on the dog track now.
That's the 277.
We'll try to get the original track flag.
Speed is at 106 at this time. Traffic still heavy, still westbound. Passing Walmart right now, going westbound.
421, 124. I'm at Ingram Street, headed that way.
Still westbound. Traffic still heavy.
D92, I'll drop 309 off and then I'll head east, set up spikes.
10-4. Still westbound, cutting in and out of traffic. It's going on the left shoulder. He's trying to get around these big trucks. They're trying to hold him up.
Heavy traffic worked in the suspect's favor. He weaved recklessly between cars, even using the shoulder to get around civilian vehicles and big rigs. Right here, you can see where the chase nearly caused the semi-truck to run an innocent driver off the road. At this point, our officer knew he'd lost the driver and that this chase was too dangerous to continue. One reckless suspect isn't worth risking hundreds of civilian lives.
John Barrow, pulling into the gas station. Actually, we're about to be going southbound on John Barrow. Actually, pulling into going back northbound on John Barrow.
It was October 27th of 2022. Arkansas State Trooper Monte Hernandez was conducting speed radar on the side of I-630 west of Little Rock when he spotted a black Nissan Altima approaching at a high rate of speed. Trooper Hernandez quickly caught up and tailed the suspect vehicle until it took exit 7 onto Baptist Health Drive. His lights and sirens came on moments later, prompting the suspect to step on the gas.
55 Little Rock 1037. We're going to be going down Medical Center Drive. It's going to be 2 miles. We're going to be making a left on Canis. Going eastbound. Traffic's light. Once I get a chance, I'm going to go ahead and put it on. Coming up on John Barrow, pulling into the gas station. Actually, we're about to be going southbound on John Barrow. Actually, we're pulling into going back northbound on John Barrow. Stand by. Going northbound on John Barrow, coming up to Cardi. Traffic's going to be light. Speeds are about 80. 10-4. Still going northbound right now. Still northbound on Reservoir. Stand by. northbound of Reservoir. They're probably at about 100 mile an hour, about 80 right now. 85. Stand by. They went down Reservoir. They made a left up here.
The chase continued for several more miles until the Altima eventually